Let's take a quick rundown of our teams here.
Last chance to nail down your strategy.
All right, the Filthy Reds will be having 2 Thieves, 2 Engineers, an Elementalist, and a Warrior. And the
Hold
Blues
on to
are
your
going to be
points. Seize
having
theirs.
1 Warrior, a Guardian, 3 Engineers, a Thief, and a Necromancer. So it looks like teams are just about to spread out here. Let's check out the map. It looks like they're going to be doing kind of a 4 for the docks here, where we're seeing the Warrior going to taking on 2 blue members, and unfortunately the Engineer is going to try and completely demobilize this blue
Red team
here.
wins a capture point.
Let's actually take a look at his build really fast here. Looks like he is
Just
kind of
like
a bunker
that,
spec
blue team
build
takes a
here. He does
capture
have
point.
the elixir gun and the bomb kit, so he's going to be able to really kind of deal a lot of damage there, but unfortunately he does get immobilized there, and he does get hammer smacked by that Warrior, and he is going to go down here. 2 stomps, 3 stomps, not going to be able to stomp that out there, and we are looking for the red team to kind of
Blue
move
team
and
grab the
switch
capture
over
point.
to the beach area. A lot of action going on here. It looks like there's a couple engagements going on for the beach area, so let's actually take the point of the Thief right now. And it looks like the Thief is trying to focus down someone, but he's going to have to pop his Shadow Refuge, and unfortunately he's going to go down. 2 Shadow Refuges actually going to be going down here as well. He is going to use his Shadow Escape to try and get away. And the blue team doing a very, very nice job at really doing some effective cleanup here. I'm not sure on my camera's doing that again. It shouldn't be...
6 feet tall.
Oh, that's why I was using the right mouse button. Yeah, you gotta use the left mouse button. There we go. And the Thief actually does escape with his life here, but we are having another Thief kind of get onto him. Actually, that's an Engineer, my mistake. A lot of still kind of learning what classes are what, because a lot of them do look the same here. And the Thief's still trying to get away here. It looks like the Hammer Warrior is going to actually kind of... Excuse me about the hiccups there. Is going to finally get him. He does have Shadow Escape if he wants to use it. He is going to use it. Unfortunately, did not use it in the correct amount of length here. Blue team is going to be able to capture this dock area. Red team coming in. Let's actually take the perspective of Gadget here. He is going to be our Thief, and unfortunately, he does go down very, very quickly here. And the blue team just doing an incredible job here. Let's actually take a look at the Warrior point of view here very, very quickly here. He's trying to take out the blue, but unfortunately he is up against, I believe, an Engineer from the looks of it. Yeah, that is going to be a Engineer here. And Engineers in the water are very, very scary and hard to deal with. They have a lot of just really, really good CC and a lot of really good AoE damage. And it's really hard to kind of get in there, especially as a melee class. You're better off succeeding them for the range, but the Warrior does actually manage to down him. But unfortunately, he does have his buddy here to help him out, and I don't think this Warrior is going to be able to really do much of anything here. Let's actually switch back over to the beach here, and it looks like Red Team did just take the dock area here, and they are going to be able to try and keep it that way, but it looks like the Necromancer is going to kind of try and jump in and out and try and contest it here. He does have his minion. Keep in mind that giant bone minion does have bone charge. I believe that's what it's called. And it's a really good interrupt, really, really good damage, and it's very, very annoying, especially kind of if you get him on the wall area and whatnot. Let's actually take a look at the dock area here once again. You're going to be seeing some small, minor engagements here, and it looks like, let's actually, oh, that's the wrong one. Let me grab it here. Unfortunately, blue is going to be able to take the beach area back. Let's see if I can get back to... I cannot find who is over there because I'm still getting used to how the spectator mode works. You know what? I guess it wants me to stay here, so we'll just stay here. Let's see. The Engineer doing a very, very good job at really trying to keep the red point contested for the red side. Doing a very, very good job. Actually getting downed in that area is going to keep the red there. And he actually does get up just before the stop happens, so that's a very, very good job for the red team. Able to really do a lot of good damage there. You can just see a lot of explosions going off, a lot of retaliation. So he's doing a very, very good job at keeping this point for himself here. He's getting very, very low here. Unfortunately, he does go down. That Hammer Warrior smacking him in the face. And wow, what a play there by the Hammer Warrior, actually using him as a golf ball. I believe that was a birdie shot, but unfortunately it bounced into the water, and the Engineer does get back up once again. And it looks like the Engineer's going to try and get back onto the point and contest it for the blue side. This is a very, very big major point here for both teams. They really want this point here. In the meantime, Red does own Doc. Middle is still being contested here, but this Engineer, definitely the MVP of this the beach area here, doing a very, very good job at just dodging and just going everywhere. Red team going to slowly back off here in the beach area. It looks like the Engineer is going to try and possibly go for just a little heal up here. Going to let some of his teammates do some extra damage here. But let's actually switch to the point of view of the Necromancer right now. And it looks like he is going to be able to take down, or at least try and take down this Engineer. But unfortunately, a lot of retaliation being kind of pumped onto him, so that's going to do a lot of damage here. But he is able to take out the Thief, which is going to be a very, very good thing for the blue team, because Thieves are very, very annoying, and they really can take out smaller, squishier characters like the, I almost said Engineer. Engineers are not squishy unless they're spec for squishy. But and Thieves can take out the Elementalist pretty quickly, as well as a DPS Necro, so I kind of got to get those Thieves out of the way here. But let's actually, Doc is being a little bit contested here from a, looks like we have, I really wish they would show classes on the spectator mode, because everyone looks the same, but I'll get used to it. That is okay. It looks like
Blue
the
team
Thief,
grab the
and
capture
who are
point.
you? You are Messy Knuckles, so you are the Engineer. So the Thief and Engineer going to be trying contesting this Dock area here. Let's actually take a look at the point of view of the Thief here. He has a dual pistol build, which is very, very interesting. You don't usually see that a lot, but he's going to be doing quite a lot of damage to this Necromancer, but he is going to be taking a lot of damage himself here. He is going to pop his haste, which is going to completely reduce his endurance and dodge capabilities for a long duration there. Not sure if that was the best thing to do for the Thief there. The Necro does have that extra Death Shroud capability, which is pretty much a second life for him. So you really got to be careful with that. Thief is going to use his Shadow Escape and do a very, very nice job. I'm really interested to see if the Necro is going to be able to do that again, because I know that he had a little bit of trouble with the Thief
Red
in
team got a capture
the
point.
long run there. So let's actually go back to the underwater thing. Underwater thing. That's not the correct thing. Let's use this camera view.
Blue
There we go.
team grabbed the capture point.
Again, I believe that is a thief and no Engineer, and I'm sorry, an Elementalist and a Warrior in the water, duking it out here. So let's actually go to the point of view of the Elementalist here, and I really am not entirely sure if he's going to be able to actually do anything. I gotta stop saying I apologize. And he's going to be taking a lot of damage here. I've actually yet to play an Elementalist underwater. Not a very good Elementalist player, so I'm not entirely sure what they do as of yet, but I will definitely get into kind of understanding what they do. I know they have a lot of versatility in and above ground. So, but Red's actually being able to contest this middle point. They haven't been able to get it all game, so this is going to open up Red's possibilities for a very, very good lead here. They are behind about 100 points, which usually is not that not a lot in a domination map. You can control 2 points and get ahead pretty quickly. But they're just going to have to be careful, though. That they really want to make sure that this stays red, but it's not going to. An Engineer comes down once again, and he's going to be able to really take a lot of the damage here from both these players. Again, Engineers underwater, very, very powerful and potent. So we'll get back to that. Let's actually go to the dock area, who they're seeing some slight action here, but they are going to be able to contest it. And let's move back over to the beach area here. Again, it looks like this Engineer man, MVP of the day right now. He's just he's doing such a wonderful job at just really contesting a lot of the points and keeping what normally is a blue side objective onto the red side. So that is a very, very nice job for the Engineer. Unfortunately, the Warrior does use him as a call point once again, and gets almost a hole-in-one, but not quite. The Engineer does go down. I apologize, I had the hiccups there. And it looks like the red team is going to be rotating over from the dock area. And let's actually take a look at the point of view of the Thief. This Thief is running Tripwire, which is very interesting to see. Don't usually see a Thief run Tripwire all that often, but he does. He's running 2 Signets and dual pistols, so it'll be interesting to see how much damage he's actually able to kind of pull out there. One unload did do about 1/4 of the Warrior's health, so that is a lot of damage, but he does have retaliation, so the Thief is going to have to be careful. He doesn't want to be attacking the Warrior just yet. he will do a lot of damage to himself with that unload, so he's just going to have to be very, very careful. The Thief right now is just kind of focusing on, looks like the net turrets and some other engineers turrets, which is interesting to say the least, but he did switch targets now to the Warrior. The Warrior did just pop haste, and he did just have Frenzy, and unfortunately the Thief is going to go down there. And let's actually take a look at the little bit static camera view here.
Did you see that?
A lot of
Red
damage
team
is being
got a
dealt
capture
out, but again,
point.
the Engineer's healing package just keeping his entire team alive. You can see that they're not actually using them. They really just kind of are making sure that they use them at the right moments and when they actually need them. So this red team having a hard time this entire game, really trying to keep up with blue. Again, blue just able to dominate the mid there and dominate this dock area as well. But again, the
Just like
engineer
that,
on
blue
the
team
the
takes
beach
a
side
capture
just doing a
point.
great job at just keeping this point for the red team, really making blue kind of work for their kills and work for their objective points. So very, very nice job there by the engineer, and that is the engineer's name, I believe, is Short Stuff in It, which is an interesting name, but hey, that's fine. Yeah, that was Short Stuff in It. He's doing a very, very good job. He's actually going to go up through the ship route here. This is actually one of my favorite little areas. Looks pretty cool, but unfortunately nothing ever happens there. But he's going to go back into this point there. There is quite a lot of blue members, and
Just
they're going to have
like
to be
that,
really, really
blue
careful.
team takes a
Red
capture
team
point.
did just hit 400. Actually, no, they did not hit 400. They were about to, and
Vitality
the dock
restored.
was captured. But they are getting some more points from kills here. Blue team at about 475 now, and each kill is going to give them an extra 10 points. So they only have to kill two more of the red team, and they will win
Red
the
team
game.
wins a capture point.
And they're at 490, and this is going to be the game for the blue team. So Dirty Blues did come out on top. Very, very nice job for the Dirty Blues. And red team definitely is going to have an interesting time next round. So we're going to go on to the next round. We'll wait and